Rio Giardinieri, who works for that company that makes cooking equipment at high-end restaurants in LA and around the world, thinks he contracted COVID-19 at a conference in New York. He had a fever for 5 days, horrendous back pain, headache, and cough, and was sleeping about 15 hours a day when he's used to 5. He drove to the hospital in Florida, where he's based, with pneumonia and coronavirus, and it was so bad. Yesterday, he said goodbye to his wife and 3 children when a friend stepped in and told him about a drug.
To me, there was no doubt in my mind that I wouldn't make it till morning. So to me, the drug saved my life.
52-year-old Rio Giardinieri has been isolated in the ICU at Joe DiMaggio Hospital in South Florida with COVID-19, on oxygen, but still unable to breathe. Friday evening, he says he was on his deathbed. Doctors told him there was really nothing more they could do.
I was at the point where I was barely able to speak, and breathing was very challenging. I really thought my end was there. I'd been through 9 days of solid pain, and for me, it was the end was there. So I've made some calls to say in my own way goodbye to my friends and family.
A dear friend sent him a recent article about hydroxychloroquine, an old anti-malaria medicine proven successful to treat COVID-19 patients overseas, and insisted he take the drug. So Giardinieri reached out to an infectious disease doctor.
He gave me all the reasons why I would probably not want to try it, because there's no trials, there's no testing. It wasn't something that was approved. And I said, look, I don't know if I'm going to make it till the morning. Because at that point, I just really thought I was coming to the end because I couldn't breathe anymore. And he agreed and authorized the use of it. And 30 minutes later, the nurse gave it to me.
An hour after an IV with the medicine, he says his heart felt like it was beating out of his chest.
They had to come in and get me calmed down and take care of me. And I had another episode about 2 hours later, and where I just got to the point where I couldn't breathe and my heart was pounding again. So they gave me some Benadryl through the system and something else. I'm not sure what it was. And it allowed me to go to sleep. And when I woke up about exactly 4:45 in the morning, I woke up like nothing ever happened.
Miraculously, he's since had no fever or pain, feels fine, and he's able to breathe again. Giardinieri says doctors now believe those episodes were not a reaction to the medicine, but the virus progressing in his body. On Fox 11's The Issue Is this week, oncologist Dr. Paul Song says while using hydroxychloroquine to treat COVID-19 is still preliminary, it's extremely compelling and hopeful with such an infectious virus.
A lot of people are walking around shedding viruses unknowingly, and if you can eliminate this from the body in such a short period of time, then the potential to infect others is greatly diminished, not to mention the recovery period for patients.
Giardinieri says it was life-saving.
I really just want everybody to know there's an option. You don't have to be sick and just sit there and try to hydrate. There's a medicine that's working.
Had 3 doses of the medicine. Doctors now have to wait to make sure coronavirus is completely knocked out of his system, so of course he doesn't infect anyone else. He's hoping to go home to his family in about 5 days.